Hey, this is Sister Pam. I wanted to do a video today on the fruit of the Spirit that's in the book of Galatians. It starts in chapter 5, it's in verses 522 to 523. It talks about the fruit that God basically wants us to have, is of his characteristics. And I'll read from the Bible the verses I'm speaking of, and I'll read 522 to 523 out of Galatians. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, and faithfulness, meekness, temperance, and against such there is no law. And why why is this? Why is these fruits so important? Because these are characteristics of God. And when we take on these characteristics of God, no matter what our external circumstances are, no matter what our are, no matter what we're going through, as we mature in faith and we have more confidence in God and in faith and grow a closer relationship with God, we will take on this fruit. And this fruit is a resemblance of God's character, the love, the joy, the peace, the kindness, the meekness, the patience, long suffering. These are characteristics of God, and it doesn't count on external circumstances. So basically, you can be having problems, and it doesn't change you being able to get up every morning and be able to be kind, show meekness, faithfulness towards God, faithfulness towards God when we don't understand it, faithfulness when we're waiting on God's timing instead of our own, being able to not be resentful in that waiting is part of the faithfulness of the fruit of the Spirit. Joy, unspeakable joy that people can't understand. People will look at you and be like, well, why is he joyful? Why is she joyful? They shouldn't be joyful. Look what they're going through. They're having problems. But it's a type of joy that is beyond understanding. It's a peace that's beyond understanding. It's kind. You can be kind to people, even when they may not deserve it. But because you have a more mature relationship with God, you're able to do that. You're able to be meek. You're able to be patient. You're able to be kind. And to be quite frank and to be quite honest, the more you closer you get with God, you don't see the world the same way as people that are not walking close with God sees the world. So it gives you a different perspective. So it makes it much easier to produce good fruit because you have a different lens you're looking out of. You're not looking out of the old lens that you looked out of before you got closer with God or before you start being able to grow the fruit of the Spirit. It's a whole different lens. And I just wanted to do that video because it's